Well, good morning, everybody. It's Bella here from RachandBellaCrafts, and I'm so glad to say that the weather has got much cooler, and we're all able to think here in Great Britain. It's been absolutely boiling, and what I mean by that is really, really hot. We're not used to it. We're Brits. We're used to rain and we're used to cold weather and we're used to weather changing and all the rest of it. But it was just solid for about a month. So there we go. That's us. We're the Brits. So we should be used to different weather, but we're not used to the hot weather, I'm afraid. So anyway, I've just popped on to show you my flip through of my prayer journal, because I expect you've all been wondering where I've been. I've just been carrying on quietly in the heat and trying to get it finished so I can show you. So here she is. I'm going to measure her with the bow on there so that it keeps it still. And she is roughly just over 5 3/4 inches wide by not quite 15 centimeters. Let's do it this way. And we've got just over 20 centimeters by 8 inches. Okay, now we've got a little bit of a gator mouth, so let's measure her. So she's 3.5 inches by roughly 9 centimeters, and the spine is 1.5 inches by 4 centimeters. So there you go, you've got your sizes. That's what she looks like this, and the bottom. Okay, and that's what she looks like on the side. There's the back, and I've got these lovely corner pieces on here, and that's some beautiful it's not Sanderson, I'm not sure what it is, very much like Sanderson material, with some trim down there and some trim down here. I wanted to keep it simple because it was a prayer journal after all said and done. So we've got some ribbon or lace that I've tied her up with. Let me just get rid of that. It's been so hot I haven't been wearing my watch even. Let me just make sure you're in shot. There we go. And there's a picture of Mary on the front, and I've got a little bit of cross stitching across there with 2 layers of lace and some word book paper behind with some lace on the top. And I've done some stitching around here. I don't know whether you can see how close up. There you go. All right, so you've had a good view of that. I didn't stitch that. I should have done, but I didn't, because I'd already made this and I didn't want to make it lumpy at the back. So if I sound a bit funny, it's because I've congested from the weather and I'm trying to breathe. So it's my asthma, it is. So don't take any notice. Just let me crack on and see how well we do. Right, so let's go into the journal then and make sure I'm in shot. So I think I'm okay. So we've got a pocket on the side here. I've done a corner one for a change, and I've got the cross on the first page there on the first tag. I've got some lace trim down there, and I bought this lovely new gold. I'm going to stand up so I can bring it up a bit closer, and there you are, you're getting the full effect. It's got little sequins in it, all right, and it's got a little text on there. Perhaps you were born for such a time as this. There we are, and some beautiful lace trim on there from a wedding dress somewhere. And this does open. It did open. Have I sealed it shut? I hope not. That's the heat, isn't it? It did open, I can assure you, but I've obviously sealed it. So I'm going to leave it and I'll sort that out later. I might even have to make a new one. But there we go, I'll sort that out later. And I've got Saved by Grace on there with a little bit of trim. This weather has played havoc with lots of things, I can tell you. There's a bag there. Now you could, there's a bit of a pocket there. You could cut it down there if you wanted to, and if you wanted to hide some things in there. That's out of a book. I think that was the book that Rose gave me that I've told you about. And some beautiful embroidery on glaze down there. Coffee paper here, and I've got a belly band there, and stitched on all of the pieces Okay, even on the belly band, stitching all the way around there. That's out of Rose's book, and I put just a little tab on there. These are all religious pictures on here. I'll take this one out to show you because the others are the same, and then I won't take the others off. There we go. All right, and that's like that. And that's like that. So you can write on the back of there. Okay. A bit of space there for you to write in. Got lots of tags in this one. Quiet my soul, that says. Some more trim on there. Another bit of embroidery anglaise. These are cute, I thought. And I have done some gold around the edging on that one because there was gold up here and I thought that would be rather nice. So that fits in that little pocket there, which is completely glued down because it was a bit flimsy because of the paper bag. And I wanted it to stay put. More papers from Rose's book. Now let's see if this one is stuck. No, that's how it looks. Okay, so I'll see if I can fix that other one. There we are, you just bend it down like that and then it goes in. Okay, Grateful Heart it says on there. That says faith can move mountains. Certainly can. And I've done some stamping on here with my little stamps. You've seen my stamps before, but I will show you them later because I've put them away, I think. Had a little tidy up. It's a cute one there. It just goes in the top of there. He Leads Me Beside Still Waters. And I've just popped that on there and that there. That's an envelope that I made. Let me just take that off. I'll have to sit down a minute. So I'll pop that on there. And you can pop things in there if you want to. And write some prayers and pop in there, I thought. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. And there's some music paper here, as you can see. And there's another one of those. Don't know whether I can pull it. Yes, I can. And I've got an eyelet on the top there. I should have said that. And that goes in there like that. All right. Another tab up here with some beautiful lace on the other side. And there's a pocket there for you. Another pocket there if you wanted to put some prayers in. And there's that gold lace there. Put a trim down there. I put some paper over the top because it only came to here. So I thought what I'd do is make a complete page of it with this beautiful paper from RachandBellaCrafts background pages in one of her kits. And there's a pocket there, but I didn't have a tab left to go in that one. And with the hot weather, I just stopped because it was so hot. This is pretty. He gives grace graciously, or generously, sorry. And there's a little cross there. I didn't stamp that. That was on the words that I found. These papers are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I don't know what I've done with a piece of paper that said, no, that's about my physio. I had physio last week on my back, so that's done. Tomorrow, I've got to go and have laser on my eye. That sounds awful, doesn't it? But what's happened when I had my cataracts done, he left a little bit of residue of whatever they glue it on with, you know, the lens. And it's been growing over my left eye. And I thought I had another cataracts come in. But my optician assured me that it isn't. And they can clean it off. So it's going to cost me, but I'm going to go and have it done because I really thought that I was going blind. But there we are. It's just in my one eye. It's slightly in the other, but not enough to bother me. And I've also got some floaters, apparently. So, getting old is not fun, I can tell you. Blessed are they that keep his testimonies and that seek him with their whole heart. Isn't that lovely? That is beautiful. I will list the kits below that I've used. because it's gone right out of my head. Oh, I was going to glue that on there. Obviously changed my mind or forgot. This weather honestly just knocked us about here. Really did knock us about. Love never fails. Tune my heart to sing thy grace, that says. Thy word I have hid in mine heart, that I might not sin against thee, Psalm 119. Do you know that's the longest psalm in the Bible, and I absolutely love it. I did study it years ago, and it's really long. I think it's about 146, 7 verses in it, but it is an absolute beautiful psalm. That's a lovely one. I like that one. Oh, when I did that because I didn't stamp it. It was already on the page. And I thought when you take it out, you've got a nice little surprise there. So that one, why that one is a bit wider. Put some trim on there, and I stamped across on here. That's beautiful, isn't it? Like the lilies. These were fun. On this one I have made some little notelets. So I popped that one in there. Perhaps you were born for such a time as this. Oh, I've got that in there twice. Oh well, never mind. It's a wonder I was able to complete this, to be honest, because as I say, my brain just went like mush. But I managed to do it, and I'm really pleased with myself. So a little bit of frou-frou on there, a little bit of lace. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. That's what it says on here. And I've got two little pictures there from Ruby and Pearl. All the little pictures I've got in here are from Ruby and Pearl. There's the other one, Saved by Grace Through Faith. And there's another little, so you can write your prayers in there or whatever, or some scriptures, your favourite scriptures, whatever it is you're studying. I've done another little tab there. And we're coming near the end now. As I say, you can open this up if you would like to. I just put it in there because I love the paper. And that's another one from Rose's book. Let's see if I can get this out. My hands are not working very well this morning. Isn't that lovely? So beautiful. The picture, I mean. And nice little picture down there as well. And I put another eyelet there with some seam binding. There's a word for this, but I've forgotten it. And lovely embroidery on glaze on here. Isn't that beautiful? That is so pretty. There we go. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. He cares for you. If I'm getting things wrong, it's because my one eye is playing havoc with the other eye. So, he that soweth little, it says there, look. So, I was really pleased with her at the end. I hope you like her. A lot of work went into this one because I did a lot of stitching on all the tabs. A bit of stamping here. Ruby and Pearl's lovely holy cards on there. And that one's got some, I don't know whether you can see the gold if I go like that. I've painted her dress and the little, whatever that is, goblet she's holding there. Okay, and that's got a fabric spine down here. So as I say, and it's got loads of lace all the way through. So she's a beautiful, beautiful journal. Really pleased with how she turned out. So I hope you like her. I've given you the measurements, and she'll be going into my shop as I speak. So thank you for watching, and take care, everybody. And look after yourself if you're in anywhere very hot. Take care now. God bless you all.